This is going to be a quick video of me answering questions from the internet. As you know, most of my content comes from you. So if you have a question, let me know in the comments and I'll either answer you there or create a new video just like this one. So subscribe to see your questions get answered, and let's jump right into it. Okay. Another good question from Reddit from Icy Ad. Would you rather become a specialist BA or generic BA? And their question goes on to say, I've noticed this topic come up frequently, and I've just wanted to share my thoughts. I've been caught myself deciding whether to pursue the specialist business analysis route or the generalist pathway. Although business analysis is ideally a domain agnostic career, a business analyst should function well in any domain area. I found that that's way more rewarding, albeit riskier, to go to the specialist route. Many roles nowadays place emphasis on specialty, which could range from HR domain, CRM, medical, fintech. BAs with domain knowledge tend to have an upper hand. Why do I say it's risky? Because a specialist BA, as a specialist BA, you may have a limited pool of opportunities, but when the opportunity shows up, you can command a premium. My 2 cents, that is that early career BAs may pursue the generalist route. I mean, whatever you find, you get your foot in the door, but as you gather experience, you should focus more on becoming a specialist in a domain, assuming you want to continue on this path and not pivot to an adjacent career. What do you think? This is a great question, and this comes up all the time. The reality is, no matter which one you choose, your core BA skill set should be the same. So even if you choose to be a specialist, and by this person, when they say specialist, they mean specializing in a specific thing, like being an HR BA or a sales BA or maybe a Salesforce BA or a Workday BA, whether it's a technology or a domain. And this person is right. If you are a master of a domain, a subject matter expert, companies will hire you, because if I'm doing a huge project to shift from one software to another and we don't know how to handle it, we've never used the new software, it might benefit us to hire somebody who's used that new software, who's implemented that new software, because they'll already know all the gotchas, and really lead us to a path of success more quickly and with less friction than somebody who has never done it before. However, a generic BA who's like the best and most top-notch BA, if they do their job well, they should essentially get to the same result. The risk is you don't know how much of a rock star a BA is going to be before you hire them. Obviously, you could talk to a BA, they could be senior, they could have been on these projects, but the kind of go-getter BA that is going to chase down every nook and cranny, every process flow, every data point from both the as-is system and the to-be system, and understand all those points, is going to be fairly successful as well. But you'll be able to sell yourself much more easily if you can say, yeah, I've done this before, and I could do it for you. Conversely, if you pick a specialist BA route, like Workday, for example, then you might find yourself in a situation, if Workday were to ever go out of business, and if your whole shtick was being a Workday business analyst, then now you have to figure out how to pivot. Oftentimes, if you've been a business analyst in a specific domain, if it's for a specific software, typically you also understand the domain in which that software interacts. So if you are a Workday business analyst, that means you're probably an expert in HR systems as well. So you could easily pivot to just become an HR business analyst. I think the real decision maker on whether you should specialize or stay a generic BA is your own personal passions, right? When you specialize as a BA, your job over time gets easier because you're not intaking a lot more knowledge, right? If you are an HR systems BA in the HR space, doesn't change that much, or at least not very rapidly. And so as long as you kind of stay up to date, you're only really ever picking up the new little changes in the business, but then you're kind of rinse and repeating the same kinds of projects over and over again. So from a mentality perspective, like, it might actually get boring for you if you specialize, because you're going to be seeing a lot of the same things over and over, but you'll be able to demand a high paycheck, and get like exclusive opportunities. On the other hand, if you like that BA process, you like learning new things, you like taking on fuzzy challenges, you like being the one that they call when nobody really knows what direction it's going to go, and they just need somebody who's going to lead the charge, help make sure everybody understands and get on the same page, is an expert facilitator, expert communicator, and you just enjoy being that, then you should just stick with the generic route. Learn to, kind of sell yourself in that way. Often when you're a generic BA, even then you still have things that you specialize in terms of like the BA skill set, like, you like to lead fuzzy projects where there's lots of unknowns and you help people essentially get there. Sometimes you're just a really visual BA. So if things are really complex, you help navigate the company or the organization navigate that complexity by being really good at translating complex things into easy to understand complex, which again lead to the overall success. So there's really no right answer, generic versus specialized BA. A big part of it is going to be what's important to you, what's important to your career long term, how much you like to do new things all the time versus kind of settle into a rhythm and just be good at a single thing and know that you're good at it. And so it's very much a personal choice. So there's no right answer. There's a you answer, essentially. I hope that was helpful. Again, these videos are based off of your comments. So if you have any additional questions, let me know in the comments and I'll either answer you there or create a new video like this one. So as always, subscribe to see your questions get answered, and thanks for watching.